Hello pre-calculus students, and welcome to the lesson on higher order polynomials, particularly the behavior of higher order polynomial. And just to start, a higher order polynomial is really just anything of degree 3 or greater. Anything with degree 0 is a constant function, degree 1 is linear, degree 2 is quadratic, and anything 3 or greater we call that higher order. And so, just to recap here, and I'm sure this is a review here, the degree is the highest power of the polynomial. Okay. For example, if you had a function like f of x equals x to the fifth minus 4x to the third plus 5x squared plus 2. Well, 5 here is the highest power, therefore the degree here is 5. Okay. Now, I'm going to introduce a new concept, that's the multiplicity. Okay. And so the multiplicity is the number of times a factor is repeated in a polynomial. There's other definitions for this, but we're only interested in the definition relating to polynomials. For example, if I have this function g of x is equal to x minus 5 to the third times x plus 4 squared. Well, what this is really saying is this is really equal to x minus 5 times x minus 5 times x minus 5 times x plus 4 times x plus 4. Okay. So the first group here of x minus 5, these are all factors of the polynomial, and it's repeated 3 times. And this here is repeated twice. So then we can say that x minus 5 has multiplicity 3, and x plus 4 has multiplicity of 2. Now, not every single polynomial can be factored like this with real numbers, so it's not always that you can write a polynomial this way, but like, for example, if you had something in standard form like this, it's not exactly easy to go from here to here. However, if you were successful in getting it into a factored form like this, then you're able to answer questions about the multiplicity and the number of times each factor is repeated. Okay, so just some basic definitions here. Oh, and I do want to take this a step further, and let's see, what would be the degree of this polynomial here, g of x? Well, if you were to multiply this out, you're going to get x to the third somewhere in here, and then you're going to multiply this out, and you're going to get x squared somewhere in there. And you're going to multiply the two of them together, and you're probably going to get x to the fifth. So the degree in this case is just the product, I'm sorry, not the product, the sum of all multiplicities. So in this case, g of x has degree 5. Okay, so that's a good introduction into behaviors of higher order polynomials. We want to be able to be certain what we mean when we talk about degree and multiplicity, and that's going to help us a great deal when we actually get to analyzing the behavior. So I'm going to end this video here. You should definitely watch the next videos as we get more in depth into these concepts.